So I appreciate, I'm going to be brief before you all. First and foremost, join me in giving a virtual round of applause to our Deputy Director, Victoria Kirby York. None of what you saw earlier or what you will experience today would have been possible without her leadership. So give her a shout out in the chat, virtual spirit fingers, snaps, yes, girl, whatever works for you. Second, for those of you who are returning, it is good to see you again virtually. We had a really great time last year in Dallas. Super excited about the shift and the sea change that is possible for us going forward this year. If this is your first time joining us at Black Institute, welcome. This is your home. On behalf of our entire organization, I think it important just to provide some historical context. So for those who don't know, NBJC hosted the first Black Institute at Creating Change in Houston, Texas in 2014. At the time, the title of the institute was From the Civil Rights Movement to the LGBTQ Equality Movement. And the goal was to explore the challenges and successes for those of us living at the intersections of racial justice and LGBTQIA+/SGL equality. Quick footnote, some of you know that I don't use the term gay. I prefer same gender loving. One, because gay is often a political identifier for white men, and because it invokes people thinking just about sex and the stigma associated with our marginalized identities. SGL centers love, and is a term I prefer. So if anyone had questions about that, that's what that's about. But let's celebrate that 7 years later, we're still having conversations about the need to tell our own stories and really help people understand where Black folks fit in, who happen to be LGBTQ+/SGL, and deeply rooted in Black culture in America. The inspiration for the conversation then was questions like, are Black queer folks, trans folks, non-binary folks able to live outside of survival mode? Dr. Kia Darling Hammond would say, what's required for us to thrive? And ironically, those conversations endure to this very day. And so we believe then, as we do now, that having a day-long institute specifically for political action around the needs of our beautifully diverse community was important. And I don't know if we say fortunately or unfortunately, history has shown us that there's still a need for us to do this work. So we are incredibly honored and humbled with this responsibility. We hope you enjoy the thoughtful programming that Victoria has worked to develop, and look forward to partnering with each of you and the organizations that you are members of and that you lead, so that we can all get free, not only in this year, but in the years that follow. Welcome and have an amazing day and enjoy all that our team has to offer, including the dope grooves of DJ Liquid, who's one of my favorite DJs. Thank you, Victoria. Turn it back over to you.